I'll be talking about a vignette from book 1 in Emile by Rouseau. And this is about, well, how to help children, help anyone not be afraid of spiders or other quote unquote scary creatures. And again, this is from book 1. From the moment that the child begins to distinguish objects, it is important that there be selectivity in those one shows him. So this is a theme that comes again and again in Rouseau. The governor, the teacher, is going to select and try to manage and arrange situations and experiences for the best development for the child. It doesn't mean that there's no freedom for the child, and it doesn't mean that it's these are regimented experiences. It's just that the teacher is going to be mindful and be deliberate about what happens. So again, from the moment that the child begins to distinguish objects, it is important that there be selectivity in those one shows him. Naturally, all new objects interest man. He feels so weak that he fears everything he does not know. The habit of seeing new objects without being affected by them destroys this fear. So let me read that again. This talks about habit, and that's one of the key principles of this vignette, is the role of habit. The habit of seeing new objects without being affected by them destroys this fear. So fear of the unknown. What destroys fear of the unknown is habit of seeing new objects without being affected by them. Children raised in clean houses where no spiders are tolerated are afraid of spiders. And this fear often stays with them when grown. I've never seen a peasant, man, woman, or child afraid of spiders. Why then should a child's education not begin before he speaks and understands, since the very choice of objects presented to him is fit to make him timid or courageous? I want him habituated to seeing new objects, ugly, disgusting, peculiar animals, but little by little, from afar, until he is accustomed to them, and by dint of seeing them handled by others, he finally handles them himself. Habit. He's habituated to seeing these things over and over without being affected by them, and seeing other people handle them. If during his childhood he has, without fright, seen toads, snakes, crayfish, he will, when grown, without disgust, see any animal whatsoever. There are no longer frightful objects for whoever sees such things every day. And that kind of captures the whole sense of this vignette also. There are no frightful objects for whoever sees such things every day. If you're handling tarantula spiders every day, you're not going to be afraid of them. And the way Rouseau is talking about habituating the child to this is, you don't throw a child into a zoo with a lot of ferocious animals. You start by, okay, here is, if supposing a tarantula is a scary spider, a conventionally scary spider, could start by seeing a tarantula a ways off, and then see other people handle tarantulas, and they're not afraid of them. They're not responding to them as if they are supposed to be really frightful. And then if this is something that happens on a regular, habitual basis, the child will not grow up thinking of tarantulas as scary.